Today we're about to watch Rayweather break down everything that we missed in Madden 24 official trailer. Let's see what we missed.
It's officially Madden 24 season. Yesterday we got the trailer, we got some info. Today I'm going to be doing a breakdown of the trailer and show you all of the little details that you may have missed. Some of the new additions to the game, some of the things that have changed. Some people caught some of these, I saw them posting in the comment section, but a lot of people missed some of the small things that they sneak into the trailer, so we're going to break that down. We're going to also look at some screenshots that have been posted as well that you may not have seen, with some details in those as well. I also do have official beta codes to give away. My social medias are up on the screen. I'll be making a post on both of my pages a little bit later tonight. I have quite a few codes to give away for PlayStation, Xbox, and for PC as well. I'm also going to have a ton of news coming literally every day until Madden 24 comes out. I'm going to also have some exclusive gameplay to show you at some point, so if you don't want to miss that, make sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon on. So the first thing with the trailer, this is kind of obvious, but you can see that they definitely did some better face scanning this year. They updated some of the bigger name players, of course. The one of Justin Jefferson looks really good. They also updated Josh Allen's face scan, of course. And this is the first clip we see the running back being pushed into the end zone. They definitely did some stuff with running this year. So you can see that they're pushing the running back forward into the end zone. I wonder how often we're going to see this animation, but this definitely is something that is new to the game. And also, if you caught it, Austin Eckler's face scan is now in the game. His face has not been in the game ever. I don't know why. I don't know what took so long to get a hold of Austin Eckler to get his scan, but it is now officially in the game. And I know Chargers fans are going to be really happy about that. And here's another screenshot of the new animation where the lineman is pushing the running back Christian McCaffrey forward as the defender tries to stop him. Now here we got a few things to talk about. Number one, new scoop tackle looks amazing. I actually saw this when I got to play a little bit. This is one of the better looking tackles in the game. You're going to see the bigger guys kind of pick up guys when they can and just drive them into the ground. Also, the Cardinals jerseys are not updated yet, but the equipment guy said that they are actually updated in the actual game. The trailer was just shot a little while ago and the jerseys weren't revealed, that long ago, so it just wasn't in the trailer for whatever reason. They probably should have just put a different team instead though, but their jerseys will obviously be in the game. Also, Fred Warner's face scan, I don't know if you can make it out here, but it is definitely in the game. I know that for a fact, so he's another big name that finally got his face in. And you're just noticing also the ray tracing. They're taking more advantage of the ray tracing in the stadium and the lighting. You could see it on the players. It's actually making the visuals look a lot better, which is to be expected as we get further into the newer consoles. We also got some new pancake blocks, guys just getting lit up. They definitely did a lot with run blocking. We also got this one here, which I'm not even sure if that's technically a legal block. Not sure if it's something we're going to see happen a ton in the game. The Eagles clip. It could just be one of those things they're just using for dramatic effect in the trailer, or maybe it's something that actually you can get penalized for. That would actually be the most realistic thing, because these blocks, while illegal, still happen quite often in the NFL. But run blocking in general is definitely one of the bigger things they did work on this year. You're going to see more pancakes. You're going to see guys peeling off double teams and getting to the second level. You're going to see more guys getting laid out. And we got this little animation here. Now, some people said they didn't like this. The thing I like about it, if anything else, is that we saw a animation that was independent. The receiver and the DB are independent of each other. It's not a two-man. So again, one of those things, don't really know if we're going to see it as much in the regular game, or if that's one of those things that they kind of just use their sandbox for when they're making a trailer just to make it look more epic or something. I don't know. And also, you're going to see, again, with the blocking with Micah Parsons, laying out Kirk Cousins as he should. He's a quarterback. That's the type of stuff you like to see. But again, we'll see how often we actually see that in the real game. But, the running still looks like the running. Like, I don't think the legs are so bad, but they do kind of run a little upright, a little uptight, in my opinion. Now, this is another big thing you're going to see between plays. This is another one of the bigger changes they made this year that really makes the game feel different to me. Between plays, you're going to get more trash talking, celebrations. It seems like the game is more alive between plays. You're not just going to see as many players just kind of standing around, walking around aimlessly into nowhere looking like robots. You're going to see more emotion, people hyped up, people talking trash, people celebrating as a team. Here's another new tackle with the bigger DT driving the running back. You're going to see stuff like this happen more often, where the bigger guys will drive the smaller guys back. That is a problem Madden has had, and I'm not going to say you'll never break a tackle going forward with a smaller guy, but you shouldn't see that as much as you used to. You should see if a big guy comes through like this, they're going to drive you backwards into the ground as they should. They've also also added some more knockout animations where you can time up the hit stick and separate the receiver from the ball. We know last year they did a lot with midair collisions. This isn't so much midair. This is more of just trying to separate receiver from the ball with a well-timed hit stick. They said that you can get pass interference on this if you're too early, but this is definitely something we would like to see more of an opportunity to accurately time up hits and separate receiver from the ball. You're also going to see, looks like another little thing with Sauce here knocking the camera over. That's probably another one of the new animations between plays that you maybe can trigger, which is pretty cool. Now, a lot of people freaked out about this, rightfully so. You know, the Mahomes crazy throw, and we're seeing another well-timed hit, but this time the receiver or tight end in this case actually held on to the ball. Now, with this throw, I believe it's only like the top tier guys like Mahomes and Allen that can do it, and I'm pretty sure it is linked to an ability. Like, you have to have a very certain type of on-the-run passing ability to even do this. The cool thing is Mahomes did do it in real life. We saw it like one time in the Super Bowl. So like that aspect is cool. We have seen him be able to pull stuff like this off, but in game, it just seems like it might not be the most practical. Like, for example, right here, there's really no reason for him to be diving like this to throw it. The reason he did it in the Super Bowl is because he just wound up in that awkward position. However, it is a video game, so like I see that side of it too, where like the casual audience will like to see something like that potentially. Now, here are some new broken tackle animations for receivers. I showed you this with the motion capture videos we saw a while back, and now we're actually seeing them in game. Some people don't like this, but I mean, the reality is we see this happen all the time in the NFL. A short gain goes for a long gain because of a lazy or bad tackle attempt. Even good players sometimes make bad and lazy tackles. I think the only downside to it is it's more of a predetermined thing when it happens in Madden. But again, you have all these new animations where you can knock the ball loose. So on the offensive side, you also need kind of that counter of like, well, they can also break more tackles now in situations. So, I mean, depends on what type of player you are. You either like this or you don't. Of course, we know mini games are back. They talked about this, but they sprinkled it in the trailer as well. We see the punting one, we see field goal kicking, a passing drill, and some different things like that. That's going to be fun to see back in the game. Now, here's one a lot of people did notice. We got refs back in the game now, and they are in the actual game. It's not just a trailer thing. To me, this was never something I cared that much about. It is a little detail that matters, but I feel like, you know, there's so many other things in the game that are more important. Like, the refs for me aren't going to make me want to play the game if I feel like the rest of the game is bad. So that's just me, but it's good that they're back in the game. You could see them here in some of these screenshots of the trailer and just screenshot pictures as well. You're seeing refs in the background. I've seen people make more of a fuss over this the last few years than almost anything else. So, I mean, I think people will be happy. Now, also, new equipment. You can see on the Jordan cleats now, you can have multiple colors on the cleats. I think there's going to be more customization with the colors of certain equipment, but before we only had like one standard color for the cleats. Now you can see there's multiple team colors in there. You can see in this picture as well on Jalen Hurts. This is a screenshot. It looks like a good pocket, not something we see all the time in Madden. So we'll see if that kind of holds true with the game. Looks like a good pocket, but you can see another shot of the cleats in the different colors right there. This is another huge request I've seen outside of refs. This might be the other thing. The Axiom helmet, I think is how you say it. A lot of people on the Cowboys wear this. I've seen so many people ask about this. Yes, it's in the game. They also have some new face masks in the game as well. You can see Parsons. You can also, if you wanted to zoom in here, you can see Tony Pollard with the helmet as well. And you can see, I believe that's probably Fred Warner again doing another one of the scoop tackles in the screenshot. Another thing, you may have saw this screenshot, maybe not, but obviously we know you can wear the number 0 in the game now. That is new to the NFL this year. We got people like Roquan Smith and Calvin Ridley who are going to be wearing it in the NFL. Another thing I noticed here, different color undershirts. Last year these came to the game, but I believe there were only team colors. Now it looks like you can have different color undershirts, more customizable. And then here we're seeing the new Nike jersey template as well. There's a new Nike jersey template that players are going to be wearing this year, and you can see it here on Josh Allen. If you want to see all of the feature breakdowns that we know about so far, make sure you check out.
Wow, that was very, 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 very informative. Make sure y'all give him a follow. And also, I know he's giving away beta codes too. Make sure you hit his channel up. I'm also giving away beta codes. I got like 5 left. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comments if you want one. You know what I'm saying? And if I still have some, I'll respond to you and let you know. And give it to you and figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Madden is looking good. I played the beta. Can't talk about it, but okay, Madden. That's all I can say right now. Until I see other people talking about it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let me know you want a beta code. Peace.